Hello, my beloved Sagittarius. Welcome to your tarot reading for March. Let's pick up cards with the Gypsy Tarot and see what's unfolding for you these following weeks. All right, Sagittarius? As usual, we will pick up first in messages for your general energy and later on see if there's some space to pull up energies for your love life too, okay? Sagittarius, take what resonates with you and what does not resonate, leave it to the universe because not all the messages will precisely match your current moment, all right? So this is a collective reading. Open your heart to that as well. So before we start, I really want to ask you to leave a like and a hype and a small comment if you can in the beginning of this video because Sagittarius, this helps way too much. We are so small and growing here on YouTube is like a beautiful journey and I count with you. So let's see this has an energy exchange. I bring this message for you and you bring a little bit of love and positivity by supporting this reading, by liking, hyping, and at the end, subscribing because I really want you to be part of this beautiful family too. See you in more readings, okay? So with no more delays, Sag, let's pick up in messages for you. I'm curious to see what March is going to bring to you. It's fire sign month soon. We're going to have Aries popping up, and yes, fire with fire, Sagittarius. And we have a volcano exploding. And I have a card for you, Judgment. A judgment here for you. Important decision, Sagittarius, for you here in the beginning of March. It's important to sit down with yourself in this current moment. Bring your attention to it, whatever that means to you. I feel that for the collective here that arrive, I feel like the need of sitting down, writing down, and facing what cannot pass March. What kind of decisions I can leave it to after March. Sit down with yourself and make this reflection. The month is calling for it. Okay, let's pick up other messages here. It feels also to me, before I pull another card, there's something's being offered to you, Sagittarius. For some of you, you have received an offer, okay? So it's could be an opportunity, but also I feel like you don't necessarily need to take this opportunity, okay? That's why I'm already picking up on this energy. Sit down, be generous with yourself, be kind, be gentle, but also be tough in a way that, is this really good for me? Okay, is this really good for me? There's like an important message here. Look, I have the Mask of Spell, and I have the fish that felt over the deck while I was holding it, and I will accept. And I like it because it's bizarre. Sagittarius, I love how energy is just, wow, unfolds and flows in a very interesting way. And we're talking about, was that decision good for me? And then I have these two cards popping. And you are growing. Is this decision complementary to my growth in this current moment, to the things I'm growing? Or is this decision, taking this opportunity, is going to cause me stress and overwhelm me and will actually block my growth? So there is something quite like aligned with that, all right? So be careful, Sagittarius, to take opportunities or agree with things that could also be like simple as, oh, you are in the middle of your things and someone invites you for a super cool trip, for a super good getaway, but this comes in between your things. It does not necessarily need to be contracts. Could be for you, okay? Could also be something related to relationship. I'm hearing here like, that your partner, you're living with someone, or they're gonna propose you to, let's move from where we are, but maybe where you are is good enough already, okay? I'm picking up something like that. Someone proposing you something, but I'm not saying for you, you shouldn't say no. You should just reflect to see what complements your growth and what actually stresses you, okay? And adds up to work that you actually were able to eliminate now, and now you can actually flow good. So stay where it flows, all right, Sag? More cards, please. Ooh. And I like that for you, Sagittarius. I like this message, despite the fact that it's a message that is a bit like confronting, and I can understand that. I like this for you, you know, because it's real. It's real life, you know, and you cannot avoid this in March. Letting it pass will cause you stress. Not reflecting, accepting will cause you stress. Sometimes all it takes is not saying even a no. It's just like protecting yourself by planning correctly. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, more cards, please. One more thing before I proceed. When this comes to you, it might put you in a state of mesmerized. You might be mesmerized a bit, okay? This card has these eyes. They're so fixed. They're so... yeah, they're petrified in case. I hope that's not your case, Sagittarius, but you're going to be a little bit mesmerized, excited about that. But you need to focus, okay? So I needed to say that before I proceed, because maybe you can recognize that feeling when it comes, okay? I have the Gypsy Eye here, the intuition. That's it. I understand why this card fell. It just follows up and complements the message I just gave. Okay, Sagittarius, one way of recognizing the situation when it presents itself is you're going to be a bit mesmerized. But then, at the same time you're going to be mesmerized, this is going to be a physical feeling. Deep down, your mind is going to be, your intuition is going to be functioning. All right? So it's... I'm gonna give you a bit of a funny example here. It's almost like when you're dieting and someone puts the hot dog in front of you, and then you really feel, wow, this is amazing, but deep down you said like, oh my god, this is not good. You're going to feel that. All right? Beginning of the Gypsy Society. One more, please, to close. The young gypsy. All right. Sagittarius, there is an advice here. The advice is, remember why you started what you started. Remember why you stayed where you stayed. Remember why you made the choices that led you to the place you are right now. Remember why you decided to dedicate to this profession and now keep traveling and exploring. Remember why you started. Okay, I have the beginning of the Gypsy Society and the young gypsy. It's a mix of hope, but also new opportunity. And this card is complementing itself this way. After intuition are just telling me, hey, you know what? You started this full of hope, full of energy, you know, and now is not the time to accept that distractions take you from the main goal. You are doing good. You are doing good for yourself, okay? All right. This is the beginning of the astrological year also, okay? Sagittarius, 21 of March. If you haven't watched my March tarot reading yet, there is a reading there that speaks a little bit more about this energy. In case you're interested, you can follow here on my tab and find it. This could be complementary to your reading if you're interested, okay? I feel that this is a very kind of like a strong message. So I'm going to pull and see what the cards bring. Is that going to be the love life? Is that going to be compliments to this message? Let's just tune in into a genuine energy for Sagittarius. What is the other messages that they actually need to hear right now? Please. What is the other message that Sagittarius needs to hear in this current moment that is supportive to their journey in March? The Star. I'm going to pick up 2 more cards before I move, okay? Healer. Oof, Sagittarius, I'm a bit... wait. Pull one more. Lucky Gypsy. This Sun. Interesting, Sag. I'm gonna show you the cards I have. That's why it took me a little bit of time. It's about the movement, the ignite, the transformation. It's powerful. Yeah, Sun and the Lucky Gypsy. You are close, Sagittarius. You are close. You are close. Close to success, really. Like, I'm not joking here. This is very cool. You need to tell me. I want to know, Sagittarius, what it is that you want. What it is, because this is... You're close to get what you want. You are. Super close. And there is a very big advice here. You need to remember the movement, the ignite, the transformation. Because you're going to need to do it again. Okay? So I also invite you to, if think about it, when I first started this big transformation, what was the first movement that supported me in this transition? If you want, even write down here in the comments, kind of like to share with each other and also to remember, like just like a little bit of a mental note, or also to share with others. But I find it so beautiful. Also, that what could ignite you, what helped you to ignite this transformation could ignite somewhere else. That's what I meant. Yeah. And this is trivial right now, but super important. Remembering this movement, the jump, the quantum jump, is essential because you need to do it again. Soon. Okay? I'm not even going to pull more cards. What I'm going to do, Sagittarius, is that I'm going to make a special reading for you, Love Life. I'm going to post it next week, and I'm going to pull an extend for you. In your extend, I'm going to explore down these messages here. What is this quantum jump? Anything else more specific about that, I will ask in the extend. So if you want, the link will be down below in the description for you to jump in the extend with me, okay? And if you're interested in a love reading, I will be doing a separate one for you, okay? And I will be posting throughout this next week. So you subscribe, you save this video, add a reminder, jump in, because this is so powerful and I'm so genuine about the way I bring messages here. I won't break that for nothing. And Sagittarius, wow. Let me know here in the comments, what is this? And also, what you're planning that is so marvelous. You're getting it. You're getting it. Super close for it. And yes, join our inner circle. Be part of this family. Subscribe, like, hype, all the good energy, all the good things right now here for this video, for this message. So this helps other people too, reaches them so they can see it, Sagittarius. Okay?